This is my stud dog, Night Champion Cowie Creek Hurricane. Night Champion indicates this dog has won at least 3 competition night hunts. Night hunts are where a group of hunters come together and are put into groups of 4 dogs. Each dog is awarded points based on how they perform out in the woods in relation to the other dogs they're with. The highest score at the end of the night earns a first place win and points towards a Night Champion title. And after you become a Night Champion, you participate against other Night Champion dogs for the overall title of Grand Night Champion. For that title, you have to earn at least 5 wins throughout the entire season. Coon hunting is much more than just competition, winning money, and winning fancy titles. It's about a heritage that dates back all the way to the Great Depression, where men made a living out of what they did at night with their dogs and how many coon they brought home at the end of the night. These days, though, it's much more about going out, be out in the outdoors, and spending time with those men who came before you and kept the tradition going all these years. Now I'm going to dispel some common misconceptions that I've heard throughout the years while coon hunting. First is that coon hunters keep their dogs very, very thin because we're cheap and don't want to feed them. This just isn't true. Our dogs are athletes that have to be in the proper condition to do what they do every night. You don't see marathon athletes with a lot of fat on them or a lot of body weight. This is true for our dogs. If you look at the dog pictured in the picture that is currently on the screen, you can see he's not overweight, he's not skinny, he's at the proper condition. This dog is a very hard-hunting, hard-going dog, will often cover over 5 miles per night when he's hunting. There just isn't enough calories that he can consume in a day to keep on a lot of body weight, so that he is in about the right condition that you would want to see a hunting dog in. The second misconception I would like to clear up is that somehow coon hunting is related to rednecks and hillbillies. I think this comes from the fact that coon hunting originated a lot more in the South. So, and when people think of the South, they often think of rednecks or hillbillies. So now they attach coon hunting to rednecks and hillbillies. And this just isn't true. I've met a lot of wealthy men, a lot of high-class men that coon hunt because they just enjoy hunting and they also enjoy the type of money they can make. The Pro Hound Kennel Club runs a tournament called the Sweepstakes every fall and spring where dogs under 3 years of age can come together and there's a jackpot of over $20,000 that they can win. So it's much more of a high-class, high-dollar kind of a thing than most people realize. It's almost to be related to horse racing. I hope I've shed some light on the mysterious coon hunting culture for all of you, and that now you can look at it in a different perspective and appreciate the kind of culture and heritage that lies behind it. In the words of Ted Nugent, God bless and good hunting.